welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's our visiting team and our home team on Sunday Night Primetime. On the visitor's sideline, their head coach. Her squad in the midst of a losing streak, trying to break out of it in this one. His counterpart on the other side, the coach of the home team. His guys had the week off last week, so they are, in theory, rested up and ready to get back at it. Game time is here. Glad you're with us. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. Now return coming from the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So the visitors ready to go on offense here for the first time. They'll be led out by a young man who's making a name for himself, their rookie quarterback.
We had a chance to sit down with him this week, Mike. It almost came across to both of us that he wasn't entirely over last week's close loss. And he made the point. He said, listen, playing quarterback in the NFL, you're going to be judged by how well do you play and what is your record in one-score games. Last week, they found themselves on the wrong end of it. If they get themselves into a back-and-forth matchup today, they've got to make enough plays down the stretch to come away with the win.
And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4. Okay, from the 31. Here's 2nd and 6. Now, faking the give. Moving to his left. Now he'll run it. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. They get 22 yards there. That's enough for a first down.
A gain of 22 yards. And an Oakland first down. Here we go.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll get this out to the left flat. He's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 9.
Fix the Eagles! Fix the Eagles!
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
And this is going to work out just fine. Kick goes out of bounds at the 5-yard line. This crowd ready in anticipation, their offense taking the field for the first time. They'll be led out by the quarterback now in his 4th NFL campaign.
The coaches spend all week, Mike, drafting up their opening script. These are the plays that they feel the best with to not only attack the defense early, but try to get an idea of what sort of matchups they're going to see throughout the course of the game. Now, all of that is thrown out the window. None of the plays take into account snapping it this close to your own goal line. They've got to try to get themselves some breathing room, pick up a first down or two. That will allow them to get back on track, executing the rest of that opening script.
Ready?
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Quick throw, taken in. Oh, a nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd down and 9.
Ready?
Now they'll set up to throw. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball. and it'll bring up third down.
And 9 yards.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. The throw here is complete. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you know what that tells you, Mike? The decision to go for it on fourth down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a fourth and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this fourth down.
The Steamers offense ready to get going with their second possession. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by Williams. And he finds some daylight. Up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 2. It's another run here for Williams.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Tight end going in motion here. They'll throw here on 3rd and short. 10 yards to gain on the pitch and catch. And that will be a first down.
First down. It's a gain of 10.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
A big hole. And he will score. Touchdown, Steamer. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
They'll line it up to kick the extra point. It's up and through. And the Steamers will take a 7-0 lead.
Nighthawks, nothing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A return now from the 4. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Nighthawks offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's used his legs to great effect this year, both when the pocket breaks down and by design, as you check out the league leaders in quarterback rushing yards. Back to throw here to begin the drive. To the left side, into the hands of Franklin. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield.
That's good.
So a big one there to start the drive. 32 yards. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line.
That's another.
It is a big play on first down. 31 yards.
At the 13-yard line.
Right back to him on first down. Back-to-back, some nice runs. This one good for 11 and another first down.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get first down after first down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
Let's go.
They'll try to run this one in. Trying to fight his way into the end zone, but they will mark him short. Down at the 1.
Second and goal.
Get up. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
They'll run here with the rookie. Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage.
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Nighthawks. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
The kicking team off for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Nighthawks will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. So back to level after the touchdown. In time for the kickoff. This will be returned from the 6. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Steamers' offense about ready to take over once more. All even here in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with first down.
Ready? 6. Ready?
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught.
First down pass. Complete to number 86.
From the 33. Here's 2nd and 4.
At the 33-yard line.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. And this is going to be caught, but they say out of bounds. So, incomplete pass.
It's third and 4.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. Now inside the 25. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Oakland. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
Extra point attempt still to come. The kick is good, and the Steamers will move out to a 14-7 lead. So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. 14-7 is our score. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. Now an opening past the 30. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. The Nighthawks offense and their running back set to go once more. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40.
Come on, come on.
His drive will start on the ground. And he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on first down. From the 48-yard line, here's second down and 5.
Here we go, set. Ready.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Give them 14 on that one. That's enough for a first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
It's first down, and they'll run. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
37-yard line. 1 yard gain.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 9. Now this time, they'll look to throw. This one completes right side. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. A handoff as they try to run it here. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop, block the line of scrimmage, and keep it to no gain.
And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. They'll look to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Steamers are going to have it here as they'll start from their own 7.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
The Steamers' offense headed back to take over once more. They'll have a long field ahead of them as they start 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 20. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
1st and 10 at the
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward. The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
Got it. Ready?
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Ready?
They'll send their tight end left.
Ready?
He'll drop to throw. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
Certainly not how they drew it up for his first catch of the game, but he's on the board, and I think the hope is continue to go his way, and next time, let's try to pick up some yards.
On 3rd down, here's Williams. A good rally to the football to gain a 9, but it brings up 4th down. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Here's the punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. The Nighthawks offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. They'll start out 1st down and 10.
Okay, break. Yep.
They'll begin here on the ground. And much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Come on, set.
They'll run it on the inside handoff. And he powers his way forward, doing it on the ground inside the 40, a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 8.
Okay, ready?
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and a couple. Up the middle they go. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Here's 3rd and 2.
Here we go, set. Steady.
And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
His kick is good. And the Nighthawks are back within 4 at 14-10.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Brown now to return it. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen like that one. The kickoff return. Fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return, Mike, but the priority of any kick return unit, just give your offense a chance to possess the ball. And in this case, they don't do that. They turn the ball over, and now they find themselves back out there on defense.
Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. He'll look to throw. The coverage right there, and it's knocked away, incomplete.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down, really nice play.
And they're going to have enough to convert here, and it sets up 1st and goal.
1st down. 1st and goal at the
2 minutes remain
line.
here in this 1st half. Greg and I continue in just a moment. So here's a chance to take the lead going into the locker room. It's 1st and goal.
Here we go, here we go.
Here's a run. And he will score again. Touchdown, Anchorage. That's his 2nd touchdown of this one. And he's got a half dozen for the year. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Steamers offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards. Second and a yard.
At the 34-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up second and 1.
They'll run it with Williams. And he's going to weave his way forward. It's a first down at the 44-yard line. Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. The shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a first and 10.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
19.
Back to throw. He'll go left side here and complete this one.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open.
In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Now a second timeout called by the defense, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go until halftime. Thrown left side, the catch is made. Now another timeout called by this offense. They have 1 remaining. They'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. This is 3rd and 6.
Come on. Ready.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10.
Ready.
From 6 yards out, it's 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 6.
Here we go.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Back to the air one more time. To the goal line and in. Tim DK. Touchdown, Steamer. Point after try forthcoming. It's up and good. And the Steamers move out in front by 4. It's 21-17. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. From the 6, here comes a return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Nighthawks offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10.
Ready. Cougar 19.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. His throw left side is complete. And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
To the right side here, pass is caught, and he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Ready.
Throwing now from the gun. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Ready.
They'll look to throw yet again. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
Ready.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Get it.
They'll look to throw again. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
I think when that ball left his hand, he had visions of a big play, and then that big play almost got flipped on its head because I think he's lucky that that ball didn't end up going back the other direction because that defender got both hands on it but just couldn't come down with the pick.
Now this defense will use a third and final timeout. And they'll get together prior to this second down play. So the decision has been made, and they will send the field goal unit out. That is not going to do it. Tried to bite off a lot with that one. It's no good. And they are not able to draw closer.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thanks. No rest at the break for a couple of, I'm sure, weary defensive coordinators trying to figure out how to stop these offenses here in the second half. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Nighthawks offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. The trail by 4, a touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. And he'll take this past the 30. A gain of 6, mark it at the 31.
He was brought down by Kevin Winston.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Pick up the 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 31-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. The throw here is complete. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Now, faking the give. He'll throw it left and has his running back. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Quick throw, taken in, and they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Here we go. Shot.
And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit in the field of play and continue out of bounds. The Steamers offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. The lead sits at 4, so we'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. He'll try the right side with Williams, and he'll get about 5. And the big night continues. That last run gives him yardage to put him over 100 for the game.
Ready, set.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 5.
Ready, ready.
They'll go again here with Williams. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. Here comes 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
Back.
He'll try to run for it with Williams. Good work on the ground. He's got it. 1st down. Up at about the 42.
That's good.
This defense just hasn't had an answer for this guy all game long. through again there with a nice conversion to bring up first down.
Got it. Ready?
Here's 1st and 10.
Come on, come on.
They'll go with Williams. Williams hit, and he loses the football. And the defense comes away with a turnover.
Something these running back coaches preach all the time, Mike, is you can't sacrifice the ball for additional yardage, and I think we had a case of that going here. I love the effort. I love the fight, but it can't come at the expense of the ball. Everything in football is about protecting the ball itself, and in this case, just a little bit too loose with it. They're able to pop it loose, and that's a big turnover.
Here we go. Let's go.
To the ground, a 1st down run. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A 3-yard pickup.
On the ready.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 7.
Ready, ready.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
Okay, ready? Ready? 70.
And that is incomplete. Contact occurs just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down. Here comes the Nighthawks punt team, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. Good hang time. The fair catch will be made back at their own 12. The Steamers offense and their running back set to go once more. This will begin at their own 13-yard line. So work to do starting with this 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Drive begins with a run by Williams. And he's going to have this one up near the 28. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a 1st down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense. The key to running the read option, Mike, is that the timing has to be just right. If it's too slow getting going, a lot of the times defenders can get in the backfield and cause havoc. And that's exactly what happened here. You got to catch them all, Mike. That's what you get paid to do. Not every ball is going to be perfectly thrown. And this is a great example. When you give maximum effort on every play on the field, man, it's funny how good things just tend to happen.
And that is incomplete.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. The Nighthawks offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Now give up the middle, and he ran right through one tackler, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground of about 7.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. Open man left side. He's got it. A gain there of 11. And that will be a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Going up top. And that is incomplete.
So something they teach these defenders, especially in the secondary, Mike, is to trust your eyes. Don't panic, don't overcommit until you see where that ball is being thrown. And it's a great example here of the defender just trusting those eyes, breaking on the ball, and he almost comes away with a pick.
And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up third down.
Third and 2.
Come on, set.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he'll work his way down to the 32-yard line, and that is enough for a first down.
First down.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
Ready? Liking 18.
Here's a ball thrown deep, right sideline.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play. I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for first and 10.
Get up, go.
And caught out wide on the RPO. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. And an Oakland first down.
Go. Ready?
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Throwing right. It's taken in. And they'll take this down inside the 35. These two moving the chains themselves. A gain of 14 and a first down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down.
First down.
Now this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
Now it's Williams. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. Second down, they need 3.
Second and 3.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. He'll look to throw. He's got his big tight end. Touchdown, Oakland. His 4th TD grab of the season.
Look, Mike, I don't want to imply that they drew this play up specifically because this is when the league is celebrating National Tight Ends Day. But you got to admit, it's kind of fun seeing him score on this day in particular and join his fellow tight ends who have also scored throughout the league.
Now the try for an extra point. He's got it. And the Steamers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
17.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Nighthawks offense ready to see what they can do. We'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete. 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Come on. Set. Pass, go.
They'll look to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
Here we go. Cowboy 80. Ready.
He'll drop to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Kevin Winston. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
He's brought down.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Now, off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Second down. Complete to number 86. A gain of 6 yards. And it's...
They need to get it to the 27. This is 3rd down.
Cougar 19.
Back to throw. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. That one is good. And the Steamers will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The Nighthawks offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Try to start on the ground, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Looking to throw here on 2nd and 10. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds.
Anchorage.
Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10.
31-yard line.
Look wide. Get this one complete. He's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 32-yard line.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Certainly hasn't been their best game in terms of rushing the passer, but you find yourself with a lead here in the 4th quarter. No better time for that pass rush to come alive and see if they can close this game out.
And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
Let's go. Ready.
He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Look, Mike, the reality here is that he's just not seeing the field the way that he needs to. Now, give credit. A big part of this is the defense doing an excellent job disguising its coverages all game long. just before the snap. He thinks he has the answers. The secondary changes the questions, and they've been rewarded with 3 picks for their effort.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. Here's the give up the middle with Williams. And a much more positive run here. That one good for 10, but it's still going to leave him with a 3rd down coming up.
And it's 3rd down.
Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
We've seen a little bit of a transformation across the defensive tackle position. And what I mean, Mike, is years ago, they were on the interior of the line to stuff the run. They were big bodies taking up space. Now, not only do you have to defend the run, you have to be able to win one-on-one matchups and get to the quarterback.
The Nighthawks offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. He'll be out of bounds. That's a decent pickup of 5 on 1st down. It is 2nd down and 5. Thrown left side, the catch is made. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
To the air now on 1st and 10. And he will get down here as he wisely avoids the contact.
Anchorage.
10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the 1st down.
46-yard line.
One timeout at their disposal, but the more pressing need, they have to score twice. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll throw out of the gun. His throw left side is complete. And it's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
Anchorage. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. On his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. He's taken down just shy of the 10.
That's good. Anchorage. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet inbound. Now on 2nd and long. Back to the air one more time. That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Touchdown, Nighthawks.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
Makes the score. Steamers 31. Nighthawks 24.
A 1-score game late, and you figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
The Steamers offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And this one really all over but the shouting. 1 timeout left defensively, but there's no need to use it here. So it's a win for our visitors. They get the victory away from home in the division. Those are so valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time later in the season.